Recently, the Bihar Hooch tragedy, which has taken life of around 40 people, has brought our attention towards the prohibition of alcohol in India. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video, we will be talking about the Hooch tragedy which has recently taken place in Bihar and about the alcohol ban in Indian states. How many states in India have complete alcohol ban or prohibition of alcohol? So let us first understand the timeline of the video. First we'll be looking at the news, then what is hooch, the illicit liquor that is making the headlines nowadays. Then what is the constitutional view regarding the alcohol? All states do not have prohibition in India. Who are the states with prohibition in India? What are the problems associated with prohibition and what are the arguments in favor of prohibition? Then in the end we will be talking about a mains practice question. Mains practice question. Then this topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, which is government policies and intervention. See, you need to know that what is the constitutional view regarding the alcohol and what is the position of prohibition of alcohol in India. Who all are the states which has complete prohibition, or what are the states which has partial prohibition, arguments in favor and against prohibition. So let's get started and see the news. And the news has been taken from Indian Express, and it says, why do some Indian states ban alcohol? What are its effects? First is why. So important word here is why, and second is ban of alcohol. So this line tells us about that some Indian states, it means not all Indian states ban alcohol and not all Indian states allow alcohol also. Okay, now let's see that why is it in news. So first is the latest Hooch tragedy in Bihar. Dry Bihar. Why do we call dry Bihar? Dry Bihar we call it because the sale and consumption, both the sale and consumption of alcohol in Bihar is not allowed, is prohibited. That is why we call the state of Bihar as dry state. Then now that the Hooch tragedy which has recently taken, the official numbers have reached 38. It might increase also. And the critics all over India are saying that the state's prohibition policy is one of the major reasons regarding it. The prohibition policy is that the state of Bihar does not allow the sale and consumption of alcohol. That is why it is called the prohibition of alcohol in the state, and that is why it is called the dry state also. And this prohibition started in the state of Bihar in 2016. There is official ban on the alcohol. But because of this official ban in the alcohol, the critics say that it has given birth to underground economy, because completely shutting off of alcohol in a state is very, very difficult task. So what is going on at present is, it is not that because there is official ban, people are not consuming alcohol. People are consuming alcohol, but through wrong means. So that has given birth to underground economy where such spurious alcohol is produced and sold. And this alcohol, which we also called hooch, is of inferior quality, is bad for health. So this is a alcohol which is of inferior quality, and that inferior quality is what is cause problem to the human health. So now let us talk about that what is hooch. Why do we call it hooch, and what it is that it keeps on coming on headlines and make so much of news, and we see that with each passing year the number of death which is caused by hooch is also on a rise in our country. So first of all, hooch is a poor quality alcohol. The alcohol that we do not usually consume and is majorly consumed by the lower strata in the society, because that costs very less also, but is of inferior quality. So this poor quality alcohol is what is called hooch. So whenever you see in newspapers or in news that there is hooch tragedy, so this is hooch means this is alcohol of extremely inferior and poor quality. And the word hooch has been derived from Huchino, who was a native Alaskan tribe and who was known for producing extremely strong alcohol. So this is from where the word hooch has come, and it is adulterated with an object to bring intoxication and is harmful to consumer. And hooch also contains a higher percentage of methyl alcohol, which is extremely poisonous, and this is what majorly causes problems to the human health, harmful for the human health, and it also causes death. So the methyl alcohol aspect is what is the problem with the poor quality of alcohol, because when the fermentation and distillation of alcohol takes place, then because it is of poor quality and does not have quality check and the standards are not maintained when there is production of hooch takes place. So this is what does not, the production or the consumption of methyl alcohol during the production of hooch or poor quality alcohol, the standards of methyl alcohol is not considered, and the people who are making it does not understand what quantity or what measurement needs to be done. Then this may cause blindness and other serious health problems and even death, and this is what has happened recently in the state of Bihar. And now there is a report in AVP Live. According to this report, India reports 3 people dying every day due to hooch, and because of this we are seeing that almost every year the number of deaths because of hooch is increasing. And there is a data which has been tabled in the Lok Sabha, and according to that report, over 6,000 deaths in 5 years between 2016 to 2020 because of poor quality of alcohol. So this data it can be of importance to you to quote it in the answers. So this data proves that more than 6,000 deaths, and this is also telling us that the problem of poor quality of alcohol is increasing. And this is also a problem when there is prohibition in a state and where people cannot easily go and get alcohol, and those who are very much used to consuming alcohol find it extremely difficult not to have it. So they try to get indulged in some wrong activities just to get the consumption of alcohol. Now let us talk about what is the constitutional view regarding the intoxication of drinks. So according to the Article 47 of Directive Principles of State Policies, which is DPSP, it says that the state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of the consumption except for medical purposes of intoxicating drinks and of drugs which are injurious to health. So see, the directive principles of state policies are few of the goals which guides the state and the states while formulating laws needs to keep in mind. So these are the guiding principles for the state. So even in the DPSP it is said that the intoxicating drinks and drugs, there should be prohibition on them. So if we see, first and foremost important point according to the constitutional view is Article 47 of DPSP, and whenever you are writing your answers it becomes important to write all these points because this gives enrichment to your answer. And this is an undesirable evil. The intoxicating drinks and drugs are an undesirable evil that needs to be regulated, and alcohol is a subject of state list, and state list is a part of 7th schedule. So 7th schedule has 3 lists, which is union list, state list and concurrent list, and out of all, alcohol comes under the state list. So state list means that the state legislature have the right and the responsibility to draft laws regarding it, and this is the reason that why every single state have different rules and laws regarding the alcohol. Whenever you go to one state to another state, you will find that the laws regarding the alcohol are different in every state. So this is the reason that because the alcohol is a part of the state list, and the production, manufacture, possession, transport, purchase and sale of intoxicating liquors. So the state becomes responsible for all these things. Now let us talk about that all states do not have prohibition in India. First and foremost reason is that why all the states do not follow the policy of prohibition of alcohol in India is the liquor revenue. Liquor forms one of the major receipts in a state revenues. The state exchequer becomes rich by the liquor revenue. So liquor revenue are not easy to ignore, and for every state it is not easy to ignore the liquor revenue because they actually contribute a very large sum of money and consistently contributed a large share of state government's revenue. And an example that I'm giving you is of Maharashtra during the time of COVID lockdown. So what happened was that the state liquor revenue amounted to rupees 11,000 crore in April 2020. So this was the time of COVID lockdown, compared with rupees 17,000 crore in March. So in March 2020, the liquor revenue in the state of Maharashtra was 17,000 crore, but during the lockdown in April, it reduced to 11,000 crore. So what happened when the lockdown opened? The Maharashtra government categorized it as an essential service. The Maharashtra government then categorized it as an essential service because of the industry's contribution to tax revenues. Because Maharashtra is such a big state, it needs contribution on a very large scale, while on the other hand, the liquor revenues forms one of the biggest chunk of state's exchequer contribution or receipts, and that is why it is not easy for every state to put prohibition over alcohol. Then comes that now let us talk about the states which have prohibition of alcohol in India, and there are 5 states. First and foremost being the Bihar. In Bihar, the policy of prohibition came in 2016 and they have ban on both sale and consumption of alcohol. So Bihar is a state which has banned both the sale and consumption of alcohol since 2016. The year becomes important, and in the state there are severe punishments which were imposed on the sale and consumption of alcohol, and there is heavy fines also and prison sentences also, because the government of Bihar takes it very seriously to put ban on the alcohol. Now second comes Gujarat. In Gujarat, the prohibition was there since the state came into existence in 1960. So if you need to talk about that, the state which has prohibition since the starting, then it is Gujarat. And the state which has been under prohibition since the longest period of time, then it is also Gujarat. And till now several amendments have been done to the law of prohibition in the state of Gujarat. And in 2009 there was a step which was taken, and the step was, I would say, a very huge step, because it declared death penalty. It declared death penalty. This is not an easy step and a small step. Declaring death penalty for something means that the issue is huge. In 2009, Gujarat government declared death penalty for sellers, producers, if their spirituous alcohol causes death of a person. So this was a huge step which was taken by the Gujarat government. But there is exception when people can actually sell alcohol also in the state of Gujarat, but that is in hospitality establishments. So this exception is hospitality establishment. Now next comes the Union Territory of Lakshadweep, and Lakshadweep also bans both the consumption and sale of alcohol, and the reason for them banning the sale and consumption of alcohol is the culture and especially the sentiment of its predominantly Muslim population. The next state is the state of Mizoram. So Mizoram has again put prohibition on alcohol in 2019. Then in 2019 it became a dry state once again, as prohibition was repealed in 2015. So before 2015 prohibition was there, then it was repealed in 2015, and again from 2019 there was prohibition of alcohol in the state of Mizoram. There is exception also in Mizoram that only military personnel and those with medical needs are allowed to consume alcohol. So military personnel and people with medical needs can consume alcohol in the state of Mizoram. Then comes Nagaland. Then Nagaland introduced total prohibition in 1989 due to moral and social reasons. So the reason which was given by the state of Nagaland for putting prohibition was moral and social reasons. So these 5 states are the states which had complete prohibition. But there are few states in India which has partial prohibition also. Partial prohibition means not complete state follows the policy of prohibition. There are few districts in the state which follows the policy of prohibition. First and foremost being the state of Karnataka, specifically banned country-made arak in 2007. So arak is also a spirit. Then second is Maharashtra. Under Maharashtra, districts of Wardha and Gadchiroli have banned on production and sale of liquor. So complete Maharashtra does not ban the sale or consumption of alcohol. It is just the 2 districts. Then comes the state of Manipur. Districts of Bishnupur, Imphal East, Imphal West and Tobal have prohibition of alcohol. So these are few of the states that follow the policy of complete prohibition and partial prohibition. So you need to know few of the examples, because that becomes important when if there is a question in the mains that comes on it. Now let us talk about the problems with prohibition. What are the problems that we face? First and foremost, that the state revenues go down. If a state whose exchequer is majorly depend on the revenues that they receive from the liquor, then they need to find an alternative or substitute for it, because it is not easy to find a substitute for it who can contribute such a big chunk of amount in the state exchequer. Then it also creates opportunity for a thriving underground economy, because in a state it is not that every single person would follow the rules. So for those people who are very much used to consumption of few things, they instantly cannot follow the rules. So they will find some way or the other to get the consumption of that particular thing which is not allowed by the state. Then strengthening organized crime groups or mafia. So whenever there is something is banned but on the other hand every single person is not following the rules, there are few people who are demanding it. So there are certain crime groups or mafias or organized crime groups get formed, so that they deal in a negative manner and in a wrong manner and try to overrun the state and does not follow the law which the state tells them to follow. Then when there is a prohibition and people wants to have the consumption of the things which is not allowed, then they look for the cheap alternative or substitution, and which might be harmful for them because they do not know how the things have been made or not. Then comes what are the arguments in favor of the prohibition of alcohol. First is the injury to health. As we all know that methyl alcohol causes very much problem, and recently what has happened in the state of Bihar, we all are seeing that it can cause death also. Second is the social issues. The image in the society is that the consumption of alcohol is not considered to be good. So that is why we can say that the prohibition of alcohol is good in certain senses also. Then addiction and rise in crimes, especially the crime against women. So whenever a person is intoxicated by a drink or by drugs, then there are many chances, and in the past also we have seen that the crimes on the women or the domestic violence on the women tend to increase in this case, and this also go ahead with the crime rate. And the example for it is that according to the Sexual Violence Research Initiative, they have taken out an initiative, and it says that after prohibition was introduced in 2016 in the state of Bihar, crimes against women have clearly declined. the crime against women have clearly declined in terms of rate and incidence. So this tells us that the crime rate and addiction and rise in crime against women have reduced after the prohibition of alcohol have taken place in the state of Bihar after 2016. Now the last aspect, and it's time for the mains practice question, and this question you have to write it in 150 words, and this says, I've given you a very straightforward one. Discuss the positives and negatives of prohibition of alcohol in the state. So first you have to write about the problem, then about its positive, about its negative, in the end write a way forward, and that's all what you have to do, because the command given here is discuss. So try to do your answer writing practice, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.